We're frustrated that that Matt Wiebe has made the decision not to order the third-party independent review of the prosecutor's decision not to prosecute the accomplice.
Karen and Doug Reimer are left wondering what their next steps will be after what they say was a disappointing meeting Thursday with Manitoba Justice Minister Matt Wiebe. In May of 2022, around 2:10 a.m., their daughter Jordyn was hit at a high rate of speed in the area of Bond Street and Kildare Avenue by a drunk driver while she was driving in another vehicle as a designated driver. Tyler Goodman, the drunk driver, has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for driving impaired, causing death, and fleeing the scene following the collision. During the trial, court heard that a female friend of Goodman took his keys after believing he was too drunk to drive. Another friend of Goodman took the keys from the female friend, telling her he would drive instead of Goodman since he wasn't as intoxicated. That friend ended up handing over the keys back to Goodman.
He's the one that started this whole crime in motion. So if he didn't get those keys and give them to the impaired driver, we're 100% certain that this crime, this murder would not have happened.
Jordyn's parents were hoping the Justice Minister would launch a third-party independent review into the decision by prosecutors to not approve charges against the passenger who handed over Goodman's keys back to him.
Prosecutors are human. Decisions can be in error. And just like the victims in the Nygaard case who were frustrated that charges weren't being laid, Jordyn deserves the same equal opportunity to have a review done.
My main focus is making sure that we've been thorough and that the independence of our prosecutors is being respected. They have done a very thorough job to make sure that we've considered all facts in the case.
In a statement, Manitoba Prosecution Services says 2 case conferences were held to discuss the case, with a second conference having different senior Crown attorneys involved to independently review the previous decision. The statement went on to say they couldn't prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Our outcome is our outcome, but if this sends a message of deterrence and responsibility to even one more person out there and saves a life, it's worth it.
In Winnipeg, Edward Jan, City News.